Joining us. Today we have Carol Bradig with Transitions, who is going to speak on Transitions' new marketing tool called the Marketing Wiz. And enjoy. Here you are, Carol. So I'm switching over to you.
Yes, hi everyone, and welcome. Yes, I am with Transitions. I've been with Transitions for 12 years. And but before I came to the company, I did a lot of marketing and management with various optical companies, and I've been in the business about 30 years, and with Transitions for about 12. And I was very impressed over the years at the marketing initiatives Transitions comes up with, and the number of tools that are available for eye care professionals to use to help market their practice. Well, many of you have taken advantage of those tools, and some of you may not know about them at all. Last year, we sat down and we decided that it would be a good idea to put together a compilation of those tools and put some meaning to them and a program behind it so that it's even easier to use. And so this is an introduction of that tool called Transitions Marketing Wiz. And if you need help marketing your practice, the Marketing Wiz is just what the doctor ordered. Here's some examples that you're, I'm sure, very familiar with for optometry and optometry education and some of the things that optometrists need to learn to practice and go into business. And these are all familiar terms, I'm sure. I pulled them up off a website, actually, from one of the optometry colleges. So as you can see, pathology, therapeutics, very big, vision science, corneal disease, a little bit on optics here and there. Some new ones, photo documentation. And as optometry is advancing, many of the courses are moving much more towards the eye and pathology and therapeutics. And so the big question is, what's missing? And same thing for opticianry. Some opticians attend formal education, others are learning it through apprenticeships, but the big focus is on optics and dispensing, lens theory, ophthalmics, communication, a little bit on business here and there, but still, again, there's really not much education or emphasis on teaching eye care professionals in general about marketing itself. So these courses, marketing courses, are really what's missing. If you think about it, marketers go and focus on these activities in their education and apply them in their professions on a daily basis. Things like advertising, which is a huge portion of marketing. Now it's become web design, social media training. A new one that's really we're going to teach you a little bit about today is how to leverage your different supplier and business partnerships. And I bet some of these courses here look a little less familiar to eye care professionals. It's the kind of thing that you might learn here and there along the way, but it's not something that you've focused on. So I'd like to introduce now the Transitions Marketing Wiz. This is designed to help you with your goals and help you with your plan. In this tool, you'll have best practices. We'll give you some new ideas, free tools, calendar planning, and a whole lot more. If you don't have a good plan for marketing, then it doesn't really matter what road you take, because you will wind up somewhere. You just may not wind up where you intended. So this is a way to get focused and have a little fun along the way. So why do eye care professionals need the Marketing Wiz? Well, like any business that's run by the proprietor, you're caught up in the whirlwind of running your business. You're seeing patients, some selling eyewear, fitting contacts, billing insurance, training, hiring, and everything else that makes your system tick. And so the Marketing Wiz is here for you, and I'd like to share our mission statement with you. The purpose of the tool is to put together the right marketing plan and recommend the most effective actions so eye care professionals like yourselves get the results you want and need to grow your practice, partner with Transitions, and all while saving time and money. Now I hope that sounds pretty good, because that's where we're going with this. So how do you give your business a checkup? How do you know what you need? How do you even know what you want? Have you sat and thought about these things? Where you're going? Do you know how you can get there? And how will you know you're successful when you arrive? You know the importance of providing your patients with regular care, so the Marketing Wiz is a great way to give your business the same consideration. Of course, your expertise and your passion is helping people see better, so Marketing Wiz is easy. It's easy to use. It's an effective way for you to give your business a checkup and keep your practice healthy for years to come. It's very important to align your marketing plans with your goals, and of course your goals with your plan. And part of the secret is getting your whole team, the whole office, moving in the same direction. Transitions Marketing Wiz is intended to help level the playing field for independent practices. It's a unique and remarkable tool. It's designed specifically for an independent eye care practice, and it's intended to help you create effective marketing plans based on your goals, your self-evaluation, and your own input. You do not have to know a lot about marketing, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. In some cases, you don't have to spend any money. We're hoping this levels the playing field for you while you're competing in a marketing-savvy marketplace. The Marketing Wiz helps leverage all of Transitions' marketing assets. Perhaps you've heard of Transitions Map. This is a market area profiler that can take a look at your zip code and your demographic area and give you some insights into what kind of opportunities align there for you that you may not know about. The TOM tool has been around for quite a while, and you may be familiar with that. This is an online marketing tool that allows you to customize and co-brand your business with Transitions, and in many cases receive free printing and delivery of emails and such like that. And the purpose is to become a Transition Star partner, and Star partners receive many additional benefits, including things like TV tagging, website support, and ECP locator placement, just to name a few. So it's a very worthy endeavor to try to become a level 5 Star partner. Marketing Wiz is designed to help you focus on successful strategies to retain your current patient base and insulate you against competition. Attract new patients by identifying opportunities in your marketplace and leveraging our messaging. And to help increase your revenues per patient, maximizing each encounter, and hopefully creating even deeper, more trusting relationships with your patients. So you take a few minutes to assess your practice, and then you need to go in and provide a thorough assessment of your business. And it's really important to, when you do that, go in and be tough and honest with your responses. You'll be asked a number of questions that will help Marketing Wiz calculate a plan, and that plan will include your business and personal goals. Now, if you were to go through and create something like this with a consultant, an outside consultant, you could pay thousands of dollars, and you know, it would take days. So this is a real simple, easy way to get started, and some of these questions will help guide you and allow the tool to calculate a plan for you. Don't worry about privacy. Transitions has a very strict privacy policy. So as you enter your input and your results that come out of it, everything is completely private. Nobody will see it other than you. We can't see it, and we certainly wouldn't share it if we could. But so be honest with yourself and enter in the information as carefully as you can, because it will help you a lot. This is what the results report looks like on the actual website. These results quantify where your practice might excel and where you might want to improve. Now, this is not to say that you need to only work on things you should improve on, because sometimes taking things that you're already strong in and working a little harder on that can actually move the bar a little higher. So it's up to you, but we're going to give you, through this activity, you're going to get a few suggestions. And then you can select those activities to drive specific business objectives, specifically retaining your patient base, acquiring new patients, and increasing revenues per patient. So then you go in, you'll select one of those objectives. The screen grab I have here is acquiring new patients. And there you're going to find a number of suggested activities to choose from, things that specifically will drive that objective. So you just browse through that, select any that interest you, and those, click on them and save them, and those will become a part of your plan. You'll be also pointed to any assets that Transitions has that help support that. For example, in community outreach, we have a site called I Didn't Know That has many ideas on how you can get involved in your community, or specifically with children in school. And you can get free items like posters and activity boxes that will help you go to a school and engage that way, just as one example. After you choose some of the specific items that you think you might be interested in, you can download it to a marketing calendar. And it's important to have a calendar of events throughout the year so that marketing activities are ongoing. It doesn't have to be a big deal, it's just that you want to keep it moving. Be sure also to communicate your plan as it becomes more apparent to you, and do it at your meetings and such so that you can get everyone on board and make sure that your team is aligned. The Transitions Marketing Wiz offers several other features you might find helpful. There's the 5 things you can do today, and this might give you a chance to just get a sense of the kinds of things you'll find in the Wiz. And this area will update regularly, so you'll want to check in and see what's new. But sometimes it's just a good idea to click on there and see what kinds of things you can do right now to get you started, or give an assignment to someone else to do right now to get started. And these are very simple suggestions you'll find there. We also have some additional tools. You can go and see a sample marketing plan. You'll be able to download a PDF called Walk Around in Your Patient's Shoes. This is one of my favorite items in there. This allows you to print out a document that takes you for a trip around your own office in the shoes of the patient, and looking at each area through their eyes, and whether it's at the front door, the front desk, the waiting room and such, and just gives you some key items to look for from a marketing perspective that you may need to clean up or update or replace, or think about adding to those areas. Very useful tool. How does your practice stack up is going to give you some good benchmarks. Getting your team on board, or activities that are suggested for you to engage with your office to make sure that everybody's a part of the marketing process. We also have a budget and some recommended reading. So the Marketing Wiz is for eye care professionals that want to improve on their marketing initiatives and need a little help deciding where to focus. If you want access to the industry's best marketing knowledge and tools, and if you have limited funds assigned to marketing. In today's economy, many people are not assigning any funds to marketing initiatives, and there are ways that you can actually do some pretty strong marketing efforts with $0. So I'd encourage you to take a look if you are a little strapped in that direction. So where are you going to find this tool? Well, we have a professional site we have a consumer site. If you go on transitions.com, you'll see our consumer site for people looking for our products and our services. We also have a professional site, so it's www.transitions.com and then /pro. And this is where we house many tools and all of the information about new products that you would need to know as an eye care professional. And so it's a good site to start and get keyed into anyway, and is also where we keep the Marketing Wiz. So you either register, or if you've used this before, you just need to sign in. And then the next page, you'll just choose Marketing Tools, and that'll actually show you a whole list of things that we have separately. And you'll also find in the drop-down Marketing Wiz right there. So it's you just have to log in, and it's really easy to find once you log in. So the rest is easy. Once you're into the Marketing Wiz, you just you can click around and find things that might catch your interest. But to do the practice assessment, you just simply click on Get Started, and you'll be guided through the entire process. You should allow yourself about a good 15-20 minutes to do the entire assessment. So just to give you an idea of how long it would take, you can actually start the assessment and stop and go back in if you get interrupted, so don't worry about that. But it will take you about 15-20 minutes. Certainly time well spent when giving your practice the checkup we talked about. So that's the Transitions Marketing Wiz overview. I hope that I've given you enough information and reasons for you to go visit that site. And if there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them right now. But I would encourage you to go to visit the Marketing Wiz as soon as possible, and because it's pretty intuitive. And if you have no questions for me right now, most of them will be answered when you actually go to the site. And that will be all for today then. If anybody has a question, let me know.
Great. Thank you so much, Carol. This is a great tool that Transitions offers, and I look forward to seeing some of our ECPs use this here in the future. So thank you so much.
Very good. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, and have a good afternoon.
Bye-bye.